What is up, guys? This is the Chris with the Dropshipping Hacker, and in today's video we're going to go over how to drive traffic to your Shopify store for free. And the way we're going to do that is by creating a Pinterest account, and I'm going to go over exactly the steps needed to drive that traffic through Pinterest to your Shopify store. And be sure to stick around through the entire video because I'm going to share with you a quick little hack on how you can potentially drive additional leads through your Pinterest account that I promise you not everybody is doing. So stick around for that. That'll be at the end of the video. And guys, if you're new to my channel, please be sure to hit the subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on new videos that I put out for you weekly on how to build up and succeed with your Shopify store. So with that said, let's cue up the music and get started. All right, so for those of you who aren't familiar with Pinterest, Pinterest is basically this really big platform where people share ideas and products through posts in Pinterest, which they call pins. And then you can create different collections of these pins. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna start off by creating a business Pinterest account. And I'm going to show you how Pinterest works by reading this little info here. People use Pinterest to discover and save ideas. These ideas can take lots of forms, from recipes to renovation projects to the perfect pair of shoes. To promote your business, you're going to be doing little blogs and maybe little notes on different products that you're promoting. So every idea is represented by a pin. So that's basically a post. That includes an image, a description, and a link back to the image's source online. So in this case, you'll be linking your pin back to your Shopify store. So when people click a pin's URL, they can find out more about the idea and act on it. So in this case, we're going to be promoting a product and we're going to link it back to our Shopify store. So when people find the pin, they're going to click the URL and they're going to be directed back to your Shopify store. So you're going to want to go ahead and set up your Pinterest business account, and I'm going to go ahead and set mine up right now, and I'll see you on the inside. Alright, so now that you've set up your business Pinterest account, you can see right here, this is the board where the pins are showing up. And Pinterest has a really sophisticated algorithm. So basically the pins that you see at the top are going to be the most popular pins. So we're really going to want to try and get our pins to the top as much as possible. So when you're starting off, let's look up, for this example, we're going to look up dog collars. So let's say we open up a store just focusing on selling dog collars. You can see all these pins, they're all about dog collars. And a lot of these, so with Pinterest, you're gonna wanna create pictures that are bright, crisp, with high quality. And Pinterest likes to have longer pictures like this one, for example. You can kind of fit more information and really capture audience attention this way. So the pixel size that I recommend is 736 by 1102. That's kind of the optimal for Pinterest. So really the longer the better, just don't go crazy with it. So let's go ahead and click on this one right here. So this person here just kind of wrote a little blurb about their collar here, and it looks like it's going to link back to their Etsy store. So you can imagine the amount of traffic that is driving to their Etsy store, since they are the first pin when I typed in dog collars. So when you're getting started, the very first thing you're going to want to do once you set up your Pinterest account is you want to build up your account, and you're going to want to import a photo that's very related to your niche. Maybe you're building up a brand and you want to put in a logo of your own brand. You want to put in something that's going to capture the eye, because later on in this video I'm going to share with you how we're going to poke followers to get their attention. So you really want to build this up. And then the next step, you're going to want to start creating boards and pins. So boards are just different categories. So if you, let's say if we had like a dog store, since we're kind of going off the dog collar, I could have one board here just on dog collars, maybe another board on dog bowls, and then another board on dog toys. So you're going to want to just go ahead and create those boards, and it's really easy to get started with that. The next thing you're going to want to do is start to create pins. So pins are also very easy to do. You're just going to go ahead and create pin, and what you're going to do is first you're going to want to drop in a photo, and this is one of the most important factors. This is what's going to capture the audience attention. So you want to pick an image that is bright, it's crisp, it's got the high quality, and like I said, 736 by 1102 is the optimum image size on Pinterest. So try and get an image that fits that best you can. So you're going to want to put a picture of your product. Another great way that Pinterest likes to create these images is through infographics. Infographics seem to work really, really well. So well, in fact, that Pinterest actually came up with their own name for infographics, and they call them instructographics. So that's a little nickname that Pinterest came up with for infographics. So obviously, definitely try and implement infographics. And you definitely want to stick with popular categories when you're coming up with these images. This is where you're going to put your URL. So that's going to link right back to your Shopify store. So if you are promoting a product, you want to link it back up to your product. And then here is where you can write a description. Really become savvy with your product descriptions. Don't make it generic, because that's just not going to grab people's attention. You really want to put time and effort into your description. And also, you're going to want to put in your keywords for your product. So use Google AdWords and all that to find the best keywords for your products and implement those keywords into your product description. So really spend some time working on this stuff here. So you've got your pins set up. The next thing I wanted to note about pinning is the best time to pin your products, according to Social Fresh, is between the hours of 2 and 4 p.m. And then also 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. So you're going to want to try and get those pins in during 2 to 4 p.m. and then again at 8 o'clock to 1 a.m. And then according to HubSpot, Saturdays are the best days to pin on Pinterest. So you want to if you're serious about getting free traffic through Pinterest and really implementing the tactics here, get strict about pinning during those hours, and especially take advantage of Saturdays, since it's everyone's at home and they might be bored, they don't have anything to do, or they've got some extra time and they're just browsing through Pinterest looking for ideas. So make Saturday a priority, or Saturday a Pinterest day. Be sure to use those keywords in your pin titles, your description. Oh, and another thing, when you're saving your images, also put in your keywords into the image description, the image file itself. That's just a little SEO trick right there for you. And then also you're going to want to link back to your social platforms. So that's another thing you want to do. That'll help you out, just linking back to your Twitter account, your Facebook account. This will also help drive in traffic, and just a full round circle of traffic, lead generation, traffic in, traffic back out. So definitely set up your social platforms for your brand. Let's see. So once you have your pin set up, you're going to also want to pin consistently. And by consistently, I mean you're going to want to pin 5 to 30 pins per day. I know that's a lot, but I mean at minimum, get 5 pins out there. And at the end, I'm going to show you my little secret trick on how to do that. So just keep that in mind for your notes. All right, so the last way that you're going to want to drive traffic from Pinterest to your Shopify store is by engaging with followers and influencers. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna type in your niche. So in this example, we'll go at dogs. And then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna select people. So this is gonna bring up all of the top Pinterest businesses here that you can follow. So you can see iHeartDogs.com has 116,000 followers. Proud Dog Mom has 23,000 followers. So let's just go ahead and click on that real quick. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go through their boards and you're just gonna get ideas on how you wanna set up your Pinterest account. Since they are the most popular for this specific niche, you wanna model your Pinterest account with theirs since they've tested it, they figured out what works best. So just go ahead and just kind of do research and take a look at the other top influencers on Pinterest and see what they're doing and implement those ideas to your account. And another thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to go on these boards. So let's just click on this one. This one's got a good amount of followers. And let's see. I'm just picking this at random. And then go ahead and just leave some comments. So be very active with this when you engage with these audiences. By dropping comments throughout these top influencers, that's basically just throwing your brand name out there. So the more you comment on all of these top influencers, the more people are going to start seeing your brand and they're going to start clicking on your Pinterest account to see what it is that you have going on there, since it's related to the niche that they are going up with on this influencer. So you can kind of see how that starts to drive traffic to your Pinterest account. And then the other way that you can go ahead is, let's see, let me just get back to so you're gonna go up to followers here. So we're still under iHeartDogs.com. And you're just gonna go ahead and follow all of these followers. Don't do it all at once. You don't want to be spammy, but go ahead and just follow, 20 to 30 every single day and just build up that following, because they're going to get notified when someone's following them and they're going to see your brand name and they're going to, obviously they like dogs. So if I have my Pinterest account related to dogs, they're going to be interested in what I have to offer. So they're going to click and they're going to check out my Pinterest account. And then another thing, guys, when they browse through your pins and they follow that pin is going to be spread out to all of their followers. So it's going to be shared. That pin is going to be shared to all of their followers. So you can see how quickly and exponentially your pins can start spreading throughout Pinterest, and that's going to start driving it up to the top of the search bar. So it's very, very important to engage on Pinterest and be consistent with it, guys. I mean, you can drive a great deal amount of traffic for absolutely free. All it's going to cost is your time and your patience, and just get creative with it. So be sure to pin 5 to 30 new pins per day, and then follow these popular brands and just comment and follow their followers. Now, guys, the very last secret that I want to share with you on Pinterest. So we're going to go back to, let's go back to your profile here. So this goes back to creating your, I want to create a board. So let's just say dog collars. When I said that creating 5 to 30 pins per day, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to create a secret board. So what that's going to allow you to do is you're going to be able to add like a stockpile of pins to your secret board. So you can just dedicate one day to creating all these pins geared towards your products. And don't just keep pinning the same thing. Switch it up, get creative with it. Create a stockpile of these pins. That way, when the days come to start posting during those key hours of 2 to 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. and 1 a.m., all you do is just go ahead to the secret group and just start clicking live. Make those pins live and just spread those pins around. So definitely implement that. That'll help you out quite a bit. And then of course, the very last way that you can also drive traffic through Pinterest is through ads. I'm not gonna go over that in this video. I just want to share the free ways that you can drive traffic through Pinterest. But that option is available if you have some extra money. There's different ways that you can go about it, but you can definitely, the best way is to just go ahead and promote your app pins, and that'll get that in front of more viewers. So I hope that this was helpful to you guys. Pinterest is a very, very powerful platform, and you can do quite a bit with it. And especially when you're first getting started with generating traffic to your Shopify stores, it's very important to just kind of pick one avenue of market and just stick with it. So if you're going to pick Pinterest, just dedicate, a month to just focusing on Pinterest. If you want to do blogging, just focus on blogging. So really just pick one. I mean, you might have time for two, but just focus on one really and just put 100% into it. And I promise you guys, you'll start seeing the traffic driving to your store. And I just want to add one last thing, guys. With Pinterest, it is mainly a female audience base, so just keep that in mind. Depending on your niche, that maybe Pinterest might not be the best route for you, but it is a very, very powerful platform. So guys, if you found this helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Comment below if you have any questions. Also, if you want me to make any future videos on certain topics, feel free to just comment below on what type of topics you want to see covered in future videos. Be sure to like this video. I always appreciate that. And guys, if you haven't already done so, also be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you're notified when I release new videos. And guys, just get started, start taking action. That's the biggest step of all. Just start taking action and implement it, give it 100%, and I promise you guys, you'll succeed with your Shopify business. All right, this is Chris with the Dropshipping Hacker, and I'll see you in the next video.